Guys, let's just say one thing before we continue. We listen, but we do not judge. You sure, guys? We listen, but we do not judge. Welcome to Life Unedited with Lindy, where I record my memories for me, my kids, and their kids. And today it is a Wednesday, and on Wednesday we talk about money. Today I specifically want to focus on debts. So I am going to be transparent and talk about what I owe, and the reason why I am doing this is because then it will get me to commit, because I did tell over 5,000 people Uguti, this is my debt and I am planning to pay it, and I will find different ways to make sure Uguti it finishes fast. So this is a debt that my husband is not going to pay. I need to pay it myself. And do remember, Palangisha, I'm a housewife, I'm a stay-at-home mom. Yes, I do make money sometimes, and that money I use it for different things. And one of the things that I'm going to do is to be intentional and pay this debt. So I did create a spreadsheet. And I know you cannot see, but it's something like this. This is the bigger debt, and I needed to split it into different months, see how many thousands I'm going to pay on this bigger one. And then this one is the smallest one, these glasses, guys. Anyway, Mina, I don't have shame. The one is forgiven by Christ. Any mistake I did, Christ forgive us, and this is just a debt. So let's go to it, guys. Let's go to it, so I can talk more about it. I hope my face is not hidden. So the first debt that I have is my specs, guys. Yeah, I went to an optometrist to get glasses, and I was not happy with the frames that they were given to me, but it's something that could have worked because the frame and the lens was something that I needed the most, not this glasses and the branding and all of these things that I decided to get. So I accumulated 35,000 rand. I remember calling my husband saying, Mina, I don't want the frames, Mina, I want this frame. And then now I have this frame, but with a debt of 5,000. So the medical aid did pay, but then I had to pay extra 5,000 rand. I did try to pay it, but I think because I wasn't intentional, I didn't record it in an Excel, I wasn't even tracing it. But now you should be fixing things now, guys. If you have a debt now, you can do the same thing. Remember, I want you guys to deal with these issues. That's sometimes you earn and your money ends up in debt because you are not paying, you're just living. You're not finding a way to pay. So Mina Manja, I am going to be intentional and make sure that I pay. With these glasses, I did pay something, and I was left with 2,002. This is the start of February, but now I am left with 1,002. So that debt will be out. I won't talk about these glasses anymore. So I cannot wait to pay 1,002. And then the next debt is my podcast things. So if you look around my studio, I don't know if if you look around, I am in a studio, the podcast studio. So me and my friends started a podcast, and today we're actually calculating how much money we owe. So my friend did fund money for us to buy these things. So the total debt for these podcast lights, the mics, and everything that is used for this podcast was 13,568. So that's divided by 2. So it is 6,784. So from that 6,784, we did notice today, I did pay 1,003 and also with 1,060. So around 4,060 is what I have paid. So now we can say I owe 2,724, and I cannot move to the bigger debt until I pay. So I think this is what a snowball method, where you start with the smaller ones, and then from the interest that you were supposed to be charged, and it's not like I'm accumulating interest that much, but I just want these ones to be done. You know, when you sleep and you're like, I don't know, want that. And then we'll go to the bigger debt. Now, guys, repeat after me. We listen, we don't judge. So I had this loan of 131,000. I must pay it before December. I do not know where I'm going to get money. And when I tried to split it into different years, to me it looks like by 2030 That's the only time I'll finish paying it, around July. If I pay 2,000, obviously when I pay, it reduces the interest. Yes, guys, let's talk about this. It is an overdraft. I took the overdraft to do something stupid. That's why my husband refused to pay, and I didn't even get permission from him. So when I and then guys, so interest on this thing is 14.8%. And yes, madam, I just want to check overdraft. Yeah, Paula. So overdraft now. I think the day before yesterday I reduced the overdrafting at 300. So now I'm on 130, 700. So it used to be 160 something. And I don't know where I got them at 30,000. You know, when doing all this work that I'm doing, I managed to pay something. So now we are sitting on 130, 700 because I actually reduced. So I need to actually give it a final amount that I have now. Let me update my spreadsheet. It's 130, 700. And guys, I know my goal is to pay before December, but yeah, especially now that I'm also going to start. Stay away from debts. Listen to me, I am struggling now, and my husband again. My husband doesn't take nonsense shame. He doesn't. So let me log into my account, because I want to see it in a way where I see the interest, I see how much money is taken because of this, and just encourage you guys to stay away from these things, stay away from debts. I mean, make a debt that will do something for you. So now I want to tell you guys how much exactly they take just because I have this overdraft. So just because I have this overdraft, monthly I pay 1,685 just for using this overdraft. And on top of that, gonna credit life protection, which is 456. On top of that, gonna overdraft service fee, which is 7 rand, which is 69 rand. So let's add so you can see 69 rand plus 1,686 plus a credit life protection 457. So every month I pay 2,212 just for having this overdraft. So if I were to finish this overdraft, then that's money as was I gain. That's money that I can go and buy shares and invest. Because I don't know if you noticed that most people who are rich, they've invested in something. They either bought crypto, they either bought Netflix stocks or maybe Tesla stocks. If you listen to them, you will see. But I cannot invest now if I have this debt. So let's go back to the spreadsheet. And yeah, guys, I will just update the current money that I owe now. It's 1,000. Guys, this is a waste of time. I cannot travel and do all the things that I want because of this. So I must just pay it off. So it is in the blast. I am going to pay it off. I'm hoping before the end of this year. If my husband does assess me, if he doesn't assess me, some of the things that I do, I sometimes make a lot of money, I will be able to pay. But then the fact that I am intentional paying, it is better than not starting. So yeah, guys, what do you owe? What do you owe? What do you owe? Do you want me to create the spreadsheet where you can just add your name and the debt that you want to achieve paying, and then you can just update it every time. So that way, when we are finished, maybe like end of December, I can just go back to that spreadsheet and then read for everyone who has finished paying off whatever debt that you have decided to pay, so that next year we chase other goals, guys. Maybe next year we travel. Because it is important for us to travel. Like I said, to know with our mothers, they didn't even go to Devon, they didn't go to Cape Town because they were working for us. So yeah, I want us to have this moment where we're just going to live, but we cannot live if we have debts. So yeah, guys, checking out. Bye-bye.